back, guys. Said I'd do another video once I got to started doing veteran difficulty level Maelstrom, and this is the first of that series. You'll notice my character looks very different since I did normal mode, because I had to completely change my build to be able to do veteran mode. It was originally tank spec'd, and of course apparently a lot of the fights in veteran mode, I've barely done any of them yet, only the first one, but a lot of them are DPS races apparently, so you've got to be able to do some DPS. So as a Magicka DK, I had to completely level up Destro stuff and my light armor abilities. So currently the build I'm using is, let's see, I've got my wrong hand on. I'm using Force Pulse from the Destro line as my main attack. This is pretty bulk standard destruction stuff, DK thing. Force Pulse for a ranged attack. I mean, I could switch that out to Molten Web, but I would have had to be melee range, so I thought the ranged was better for this fight. I'm using Elemental Blockade for the ground-based AoE, and it's even pretty good single target. Then, if we go up here, I'm using, of course, the other reliable Burning Embers, which is probably, in my opinion, the best move the DK's got. Does a lot of dot damage and heals you. And heals you quite quickly if you spam the crap out of it. Also using Flames of Oblivion, which gives me my sorcery prophecy buff, which gives me extra crit. Also throws out this fireball every 5 seconds, does quite a bit of damage. And then on Mage Guild line, I'm using Structured Entropy to get my major sorcery buff, which increases my spell power by 20%, gives me 80% extra health, and gives me a dot, which gives me health back and does damage, of course. This, I know in an optimum build I should probably swap out. I should be using pots to get my sorcery buff, and then have another ability instead in this line, like Light or something, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. I don't have any sorcery potions on me. I don't have enough money to buy them really, and I haven't leveled my alchemy up enough yet, but I'm going to be doing that in time. For the ultimate, I'm using Standard of Might, which busts my damage by 20%, reduces the damage I take, and does a lot of AoE damage. That's my main bar. On the offhand bar, I'm using a Resto Staff, and mainly for rapid regeneration for the hot, and Healing Ward for a shield. I've also got Eruption on there on the second bar. Eruption's a ground-based AoE, but once again still good for single target. Does 3,569 every second. No, initially does 3,569 and then does 900 every second after that, for 18 seconds. So it lasts on the ground for a really long time and just does constant damage to anything standing in it. So if ever you have a stationary mob as a DK just standing there not moving, it's a good move to use. And this first boss stands in the same place. He does teleport around, but he stands in the same place for quite a while. So I thought I dropped that on him every single time I get the opportunity. And the last move I use is Engulfing Flames, which is another dot, and it makes him take 10% additional damage from all my other flame attacks. Alright, here's my victorious run through. Bit of a warning at the end because I get quite excited when I finally beat him, and there's some profanity, so if you don't like swearing, turn it off now. Got him! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Whew! Whew! Okay, that took a lot of effort. Funnily enough, it's the one I wasn't even trying that hard where I finally beat him. You just kind of relax into it. That came out wrong. Well, at least the loot's 160 now. 160 set pieces.